Alright guys, welcome back to Frozen Tundra Finds, where we find a different game each week, and this week we found, well, I'll just show you. We'll walk to the right here, and get the title screen. It's Downwell. So this game, it's a little out of left field for me. I usually don't play mobile games on the channel, just because they're such a pain to record, but I needed to play this. Like, I started playing this after seeing a, who was it? Someone on YouTube. You know. Oh, it was Beard Bros. I saw the Beard Brothers play, the Beard Bros playing this, and I picked it up for myself because it was only like $1. So I felt I had to. How? Already. I felt I had to play it, and I picked it up, and I've gotten a little ways into this game, so this isn't technically a traditional Frozen Tundra Finds episode. It's because I know a little bit of what's going on, but this game is so good I made an exception. I just had to play this on camera, and it's how do I describe this game? So you guys get the general idea immediately as soon as I picked up this drone, right? It's pretty clear if you're a hashtag gamer, you know what's up. This game is what the kids call a roguelike. Ooh, that's not going to happen at all. This is what the kids call a roguelike. You build equipment as your run continues and get more and more powerful. You build equipment and you gain power as your run continues. Think Binding of Isaac, or what's another one that's popular? I don't know, I don't play a lot of these, but think The Binding of Isaac. You pick different, stuff. We're gonna pick the members card. You pick different gear as your run continues. And you can, get different gear from shops. We're gonna get the car battery because we're low on health anyway. We actually need some health, so we're gonna... No, I don't even want to do that. I wanted to... There we go. Snuff the torch for the money. What hit me? Anyway, this is what the kids call it. Ow. This is what the kids call me sucking at this game. No, this is what the kids call the roguelike. As you continue to play, you unlock more things, and you gain gear to make your player character more powerful, so the game gets, depending on the level design, easier as it goes by, or more difficult as it goes by, despite the increase of your gear. This game, as you can see, it's a very vertical game. Oh heck, I have enough shots for 3 laser blasts. Usually that doesn't happen. Usually the laser... So, let me explain a little bit about the UI of this game, because it took me a long time to sort it out. So, in the upper left corner, I'm probably gonna, circle these or something in post. That's mostly a reminder myself. In the upper left corner, you see a health bar. That is, in fact, our character's health, sensibly. And under that health bar, well, to the right of the health bars are gems, which is essentially coins. And in the middle, under both of those things, is the ammo bar. And the ammo bar dictates how many times you can fire your weapon before it's empty. And you reload anytime you bounce off an enemy or land on the ground. I think you reload every time you bounce off an enemy, don't quote. Oh! And the shtick about this game is it's very simplistic graphically, and you have, as far as we can tell, either 3 or 4 colors. 4 colors would make more sense if they're heading for that retro aesthetic. I suck at this. But for now, you start out with the game like this, what we've been doing here. But see that progress bar? That is your unlock progress bar. So let's go to the surface, and I'm going to show off some of the unlocks you can get with this game. If I can get the menu to show up. Okay, first of all, palettes. You start out with this red, white, and black shtick that goes on. It's a pretty good look, but then you get Matcha, which is green, Aqua, which is blue, Game Boy, which is, well, Game Boy, Virtual Boy, which makes my eyeballs hurt, Pastel, which is good to look at, Umikobcha, which is like the original palette but green instead of black. Nuclear, which is kind of what it says on the tin. Grandma, which is very what it says on the tin. And that's all the ones I have unlocked. I'm sure you get more. We're gonna get Pastel. And then you unlock styles, which are like modifiers to the game. It's like choosing a character in Binding of Isaac. You start with the usual style. You have 4 health, 8 shots, and nothing special. Arm spin style. You have 4 health, 8 shots, and you only find different guns. Shops are super rare, so getting the members card, the shop member card, is super good with this kind of run. The boulder style, you have 6 HP instead of 4 HP, but you can only pick 2 upgrades between levels. Levitate style, it says floaty, it is floaty. We're going to do arm spin style and hope we get the members card, because it's really good. The members card, we picked it up earlier. It essentially gives you... What the heck? Why am I taking so much damage today? The members card gives you a shop at the beginning of every floor, which is super useful if you're a gem hoarder like me and don't like to spend your gems until between floors, basically. So, you know, that's a thing. Also, getting different gun modules can, in theory, get you more health or more shots if they are shaped in a certain way. Like that health one we just got, or there are gas can shaped ones. Rest in pieces, shooting dead bodies causes them to explode, gem attractor, and apple. You know, I don't know what happens when you pick up the apple with full health. Let's find out. Oh, we get a... Okay, I just understood something about the game. So you see that little bar under the health meter? That apparently holds 4 charges, and when you fill that 4 charge smaller bar, you get another health slot. So that's what happens when you pick up the apple bapple. The apple either fills your health if you're missing any health, or gets you an extra health if you have full health. That makes the apple a lot better pick when you're missing health. Wow. Okay, we just immediately blew all that health we gained. Hopefully this is a heart-based thing. Yes, okay. Good. See, and that holds true for any health upgrade, apparently. You either start filling the sub-bar that gets you more healths, or you get more... Ooh, you get more health. So, let's see here. Hot casing, bullet casings do damage, gunpowder blocks, or drone. We're gonna get gunpowder blocks because it's the best item. Because that's why. When you shoot an item, when you shoot any blocks, every block on the screen explodes that's connected to it. It's supremely good, especially when you have a low fire rate gun like this. It's also a great way to rack up combos. We got the machine gun plus 1 health. I think our health was missing a space, so we just gained an actual health point. Plus we actually have a good gun now. Anytime you touch a torch from the top, it snuffs out and you get some gems. Whew, I was hoping to avoid that. Okay, alright. You can also, as you saw there, use the You can also use the gun to stall in midair, try and avoid things. It's pretty nice. We'll pick a different style just for variety. We'll start with the boulder style because you start with more HP. I'm really fond of the boulder style. I'm also really fond of the levitate style. Hang on, if you don't touch the ground, does the music not start? Because I noticed that. The music doesn't start until you touch the ground. So how long can you go without starting the music is my question. Let's try and find that out eventually. Oh, this gas can shaped one brings up another point. See how there's an ammo meter up top? Getting anything that says charge, gains you more shots. So you can get, like, I don't think there's any kind of upper limit on how many shots you can have, because at one point I had like 20 or 30, yeah, I had like 25 shots in one run, and it was crazy. But I also had no health the entire run, so I kind of died a lot. That's another thing, since we're talking about the music of this game. Oh my goodness. Also, sometimes the hit detection's a little fuzzy, and you get hit even though you feel like you shouldn't get hit. Youth or candle? Youth. See, now that we've gotten that item, increases the number of upgrades you get between floors. So now we're back up to the normal number of upgrades. So now we can get 3 upgrades despite having the boulder style. So, you know, there are... Can I please? Guess not. Okay, it's just 1 gem. It's fine. You know... Oof, there are items that essentially counteract the downsides of the choices you make as far as style goes, but we'll probably not... Oh, and that's why probably not be able to enjoy that too much, because we die a lot, because I'm bad at this. Also, that little progress meter, hopefully we'll get to it in... we'll pick a different style. We'll do the levitate style, show you off the last style I have. Oh, dang it, we were going to try and find out. Okay, I guarantee you I'm going to die at least once, so we can just... Ow. Yeah, we might as well just let that happen, and then do that to start over. I don't usually do that, but like, come on now. Retry. Okay, the music does not start until you hit the ground. So in theory, if you were like the most skilled, you could just have the music not start in perpetuity. If you didn't touch the floor for a whole area, the music would not start. That's a new goal of mine. Heck, that's really a good idea. I like the sound of that. Also, sometimes instead of finding guns, you just find a huge cache of gems, which let you do things, which essentially immediately fills your gem meter. So I'm not sure what the gem meter does. I haven't quite worked out what gem high means, but it sure does look cool. So I just do it as often as I can. I feel like it does something important, but the game didn't spell it out for me, and it's really hard to pay attention while playing this game. We're gonna go... We're low on health. Let's go knife and fork. Of course, immediately after getting knife and fork, I don't take advantage of it. Of course, not every enemy has a body for us to use the knife and fork on. So it's not the best possible item or anything. But it is pretty good. So I think what the knife and fork does is allow you to fill charges on that sub-meter of the health meter with your... That's real. At least I think that's what the knife and fork does. It lets you, like, fill the sub-meter. Oh! Okay, so there's, like, an internal counter for the knife and fork, and eventually it kind of does that little... It brings you that little crunch prompt up, and then you get some health back. So it's a very gradual thing that happens, that occurs as you continue to play the game. Whew. Now that we have the knife and fork, getting gems recharges gun boots would be nice, but I haven't been running into my ammo limit very often. Laser sight's always good. It lets your bullets home in on enemies, so you can kind of panic mash like I do. So we're gonna take the laser sight. The drone's really nice if you have a high fire rate weapon. Ooh, okay, that's what I wanted to do. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do, though. Okay, so we got a health. There we go. And sometimes places will have that little time bubble. Nice. What can we get out of the shop? We have 700 gold. Let's get the sushi. And then we still have 200 gold, so we'll take a battery, because you never know when you're going to need charge. There we go. Ooh, come on, I wanted to, there we go. Nom nom nom. That's what I wanted to do. I think I actually took more damage in trying to regain health. Yup. See, this is the problem with the knife and fork, is then my entire playstyle changes such that I get really focused on eating the bodies. And then I suck. Alright, we got the progress mark. So then that progress meter, every time the progress meter goes off, you unlock something. And sometimes it's a palette, sometimes it's a style. Since we unlocked a palette, let's go to the surface and change the palette. Let's go to palette and say the new one, grayscale. Ooh, that's much easier on my eyeballs. Ooh. We're gonna go with boulder style because I want to try and have some longer runs, and we've only got half the episode left. Oh, this is really nice. I really like the grayscale look of thing. I like this one. Ooh. And we were gonna try and not touch the ground, weren't we? Ow. See, the problem with grayscale is then I forget that it's grayscale, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can hit everything. But this is really nice to look at. This would be really nice like late at night, so I don't have to strain my eyeballs. Yeah, but I'm not entirely sure what Gem High does. If I ever figure it out, or if I Google it, I can put it in the video, but you never know. Maybe I won't Google it, just keep you all in suspense, maybe keep you guys having something to play the game. We got Heart Balloon or Laser Sight. Heart Balloon essentially explodes once per floor. Laser Sight is much more useful, lets you target things a little more, I think. It's not, but neither of those are the greatest item. You know, Laser Sight's really nice if you have something like the shotgun or the laser that shoots once and hits big damage. A rice ball, battery, energy drink. Well, we only have enough gems for the battery, so we're gonna take the battery and have one more charge. Then we're gonna leave. We almost had enough for the rice ball, which would have been nice. And we would have been at full health. Ooh, that was close. But now we are at full health. Okay, I need to hit this. I need to do this. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Not get hit by the bat. So I usually spend a lot of time on the first couple floors. I don't tend to get past the initial falling down the well stage that we're in right now. There are later stages. One of them, the only one I've seen, is Catacombs. I actually got there in a failed recording of this. I had some technical trouble. Gunpowder blocks over drone, I think, would be best. This would be a really fun game to stream. If I can sort out how to stream this, that would be beautiful. But we'll see. No promises there. I'm sure if I pick it up for Switch, I could stream it, but I don't necessarily want to buy a game. I don't enjoy buying a game twice, even when I love the game. So we'll see. I won't make any promises. I'm sure there are people streaming this and having a beautiful time doing it. Okay. Or I can just sit in the middle of it. Okay. Alright. Cool. Good. Beautiful. Hopefully my phone warns me when we're out of time. Ooh, I've only got one style left to unlock. But I don't know, y'all. This, oh, dang it. Every time I forget that we can, you know, not touch the ground. One of these times. I'm tempted to start the run over, but we're doing well. I don't know, there's a failed episode that had some audio trouble, that, I got a couple really good runs in during, and, I might actually post that, somewhere, not here, but somewhere, post it on a spare account that I have or something, someplace, you know, not where my good things go. But, I don't know, y'all. This game is just really good. We're gonna take gunpowder blocks because I don't tend to shoot dead bodies a lot. But we do tend to shoot blocks a ton, so... I don't know, this game's really fun. It gets incredibly addictive incredibly quickly. See, if I'd have known that was shotgun, I would not have taken it. But we do have gunpowder blocks, so it's not all bad. and that's why, because stuff like that can happen. I don't know how to feel about the grayscale palette. It's really good, but like, it's good on your eyeballs, but is it good for play? See, and that's why I'm not too busted up about taking a gun that I don't enjoy, because they tend to just peace out supremely quickly. Okay, that's 1-2 cleared. We're gonna take the apple. Immediately get 1 max HP. Because we had full health. If I did not have full health, I probably would have taken something other than the apple. But I took the apple because I need the max health anyway. Oh, dang it. We haven't, oh, okay. We haven't hit the ground yet. Okay, there's a combo. Ow. Oh man, I need the health. Yeah, I do. Because look at me, I'm dying. I have 1 health halfway through the floor. Okay. I'm trying to mash the button so I can hit that, but I guess... Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. We have 2 health. Kind of wishing I didn't take the apple now. Timeout creates a void when you're damaged, but that does never good. Gem High lasts longer, but I don't know what Gem High does. We'll take Drone. Oh, there we are. We're in the Catacombs. So the thing about Catacombs is it's the 2nd level. The game is done introducing you to what's going on, and now it can really turn the dials up. Oh, I shouldn't have taken laser. Gosh dang it. Except I got 1, 2, 3... I got 4 laser blasts. We should be okay. Ow. That's not what I wanted to happen at all. Ooh. See, that's the problem with Catacombs, is I forget that you can't land on some places because there's spikes. Let's change out of grayscale, because as nice as it is on my eyeballs, it's not improving my play very much. Let's go with... Pastel. Pastel's nice. We'll just say quick start. Oh, dingo dango. I tried. That's another thing about this game. The music is really, really good. I'll have to look up who did the music for this game, because I want to look in... Ow! I really want to look further into what they do, because it's good, you know, it's good bips, it's good boops. And y'all know I've developed a particular fondness for, chiptune music over the past couple of years, and just because I've learned, you know, how much... Oh, that's not what I wanted to happen at all. So there's a combo counter that you can count up. It's not the most important thing in the world, but I like having high numbers. Youth, get 1 HP and more upgrades to choose from. Well, we need the HP, but I really want gunpowder blocks, so we're gonna take Youth, because I need the HP anyway. See, now I'm gonna think about that every time I land on a set of blocks that we didn't take gunpowder blocks. Hopefully gunpowder blocks shows up again, because I really need it, and that's... And because we're not necessarily locked into shotgun, but it's nice to have. It's nice to have gunpowder blocks regardless of what weapon you pick up. I don't know, this game is really hard to talk over and play well, as most games are. But it doesn't help that I'm not very good about this. I'm not very good at this. Why did I take shotgun? I needed the health. Ow! Why did I not jump there? I'm good at video games. I do this. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. We got reverse engineering, members card, drone, and laser sight. 3 of the 4 items here are really good. I'm gonna take members card because we have a lot of gems. The thing with members card is it gives you a 10% shop discount, yeah, but it also gives you a shop guaranteed at the beginning of every round, which is beautiful. We're to take the rice ball, and apparently that's all we can take. I was hoping to take both the rice ball and the battery, and then not get the energy drink. Ooh. See, this is why I don't like the shotgun, because I tend to mash. Ooh, and my combo continues because I landed in the time bubble. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Ooh, okay. Ooh, 14 combo. Let's go. 15. Nice. Oh, I'll take it. I got a 15 combo, but I died. It's worth it. It's worth, as the kids say. Let's go one more. We got time for one more. Polar style, because I like having more HP. We're gonna try to not land on the ground. Oh no, touching an enemy does it too. Okay, well that's a little better. That was really cool though, having the music just not start for a while. I think that'd be really interesting to see, like especially if someone did a tool-assisted type of thing and just perfectly weaved through everything to avoid having the music start. Oh, that was a really good run there for a couple seconds. I got a 5 combo and the gem high went off. I don't know how I lost 2 health up there. We're gonna take the laser sight because hot casings isn't very good. At least in my opinion it isn't, especially when your weapon does not have casings. Hot casings can be really nice if you find a weapon you like and you stick with it. The only thing we have money for is the battery. We'll take the battery. You never know when you're going to need more charge. Down further into the well we go. And of course, as soon as I'm like, oh yeah, we don't have enough gems for anything, I get like a billion gems. We're just going to skip that gun upgrade, even though I probably should have taken it. Mostly because I didn't see it coming until it was too late. I'll take Burst Fire. Burst Fire is really good. Burst Fire essentially fires 3 shots really quickly. It's really good. Especially with laser sight, because it'll home in on the enemy nearest you. We have 1 health because I'm bad at this. Knife and fork. Hopefully that'll get us some health. Oh, we'll never find out. Well, okay. Alright. We do not have time for another run. I'm gonna call it here. So, this has been Downwell. We'll head to the surface and hack around for a little bit. This has been Downwell. This game is available on, I know for sure, Android and for sure the Nintendo Switch. I think you can get it on PC and a couple other places too. It's a Devolver Digital game, so it's obviously going to be, you know, on a billion things because Devolver Digital likes their money. Anyway, I didn't mean to start by falling into the well. I guess I'm going to try and give my spiel while we play one last run here. Oh, dang it. So this has been Frozen Tundra Finds, where we find a different game each week. This week we found Downwell, and I found it to be a delight. You can find it at the link in the description, and if you like what you heard, what you saw, there's first of all a like button, second of all a subscribe button. You've heard it ad nauseum what to do with the like and subscribe buttons, so I won't belabor the point. But, you know, they sure do exist. This is not the only thing I do around here. I also do something called paper cuts, where I read a public domain book every Friday evening on Twitch, and the video recording of that goes up every Thursday, or the Thursday following, and that's my favorite thing that I do on this channel. I love Frozen Tundra Finds, don't get me wrong. I am a player of games, but Frozen Tundra Finds is a personal favorite show, just because it's a concept that I was kind of handed and kind of came up with, and it's just, I'm very fond of it. It's one of my favorite shows to do. It's a great show to record. Lets me, you know, kind of enrich my horizons, seeing as what happened? We're gonna take the rice ball. There's like some fog going on up there or something. That's weird. Anyway, I think that's it, everybody. This has been Frozen Tundra Finds. Tune in next week for a game where we find a different game, because that's what we do around here. We find a different game each week. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you all have a great week.